Okay, if you have spent any time at all on social media, you have seen it. You know the one, that little pink jar, the Laneige lip sleeping mask. It's an absolute K-beauty legend, a viral sensation that promises to give you the softest, smoothest lips of your life, like literally overnight. But with millions of these jars sold, a big question is starting to bubble up. For every single rave review, you'll find a comment just like this one from Reddit. People are starting to wonder, is this cult favorite product just some really clever marketing, or is there a secret that the rest of us are missing? Hype, hoax, or holy grail? Well, today we're going to find out.
All right, let's just dive right in. To really get the power behind this one little product, you have to see the bigger picture. The global beauty industry is worth a staggering $427 billion. And as you can see here, Asia commands the lion's share, a whopping 41% of the entire market. This is the super innovative, trend-setting world that K-beauty and Laneige was born from.
So here's our game plan for breaking it all down. First, we're going to look at the secret behind its insane viral rise. Then, we'll crack open that pink jar to see what the science actually says. After that, and this is a big one, we'll reveal the three-step method that could change everything. We'll even put the mask head-to-head with its biggest rivals. And finally, we'll wrap up with a one-week challenge so you can find out the truth for yourself.
So where did this all even start? You know, Laneige isn't some new brand that popped up overnight. It's a total powerhouse from Amari Pacific, one of the true giants of the Korean beauty market. These guys are masters at finding a problem we all have and creating a cult product to solve it.
And let's be real, what's a more universal problem than dry, chapped lips? We've all been there, right? Laneige didn't just invent another lip balm. They created a whole ritual. They promised an overnight miracle, a special treatment that felt luxurious and, crucially, gave you visible results by the time you woke up. That powerful promise is what sent this thing into the stratosphere.
But a promise is one thing, and performance is a whole other story. So let's push past the hype for a second and look at the actual evidence. What is really inside this jar that's supposed to make it work so well?
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. This formula isn't just, glorified petroleum jelly. It is packed with some serious technology. You've got their berry mix complex, which is loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants. Then there's their patented moisture wrap technology. It basically forms a breathable film over your lips to lock in all the good stuff, like super nourishing shea and muru butters and that hydration hero hyaluronic acid.
And that souped-up formula leads to some pretty powerful numbers. Get this. A clinical study found a 135% increase in lip hydration immediately after using the product. That's not a small jump. That's more than doubling the moisture in your lips right away.
And it doesn't stop there. In that same study, a huge 93.7% of people agreed that their lips felt softer and looked way less flaky. So the crucial takeaway here is that both the lab test and the initial user trials show this product is incredibly effective, which brings us back to that big question. Right, if the science is so solid and the clinical results are this good, why isn't it working for everybody? Well, it turns out the secret might not be what's in the jar, but how you're using it. This is the disconnect we have to solve. We have amazing ingredients and these impressive clinical studies on one side, and then a bunch of frustrated users on the other. So what's the missing piece of the puzzle? Well, it often comes down to something really simple: application. And here is the solution. For this mask to actually work its magic, you gotta follow the official 3 steps. Step 1, cleanse your lips. Start with a totally clean slate. Step 2, and listen, this is the key: apply a thick, generous layer. As one Reddit user discovered the moment they slathered a thick layer, it worked. Don't treat it like a regular balm. And step 3, gently wipe off whatever's left in the morning. This whole process is what lets that moisture wrap tech do its job and lock in those ingredients all night.
So, now that we know the right way to use it, let's talk about the other half of the equation, knowing if it's the right product for you in the first place.
A super common mistake is using the sleeping mask like a daytime lip balm, but Laneige actually makes a totally different product for that, the Lip Glowy Balm. Think of it this way. The mask is an intense, rich, deep repair treatment for overnight. The balm is lightweight for on-the-go hydration with a glossy finish. They're 2 different tools for 2 very different jobs. And what about beyond Laneige? Look, if the $24 price tag is a little steep, Emco Beauty has a highly rated, budget-friendly option for just under $9. Or maybe your main goal is to smooth out fine lines on your lips. In that case, the Dr. Jart Plus Mask, which focuses on a plumping effect, might actually be a better fit for you. It really is all about matching the product to your specific goal and your budget. So,
After digging into the market, the science, and the right method, what is the final verdict on the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask?
The verdict is in. It is not overrated, but it is deeply misunderstood. The hype is real, but only if you use it for what it was made for. This is a specialized, intensive, overnight treatment. It is not an all-purpose, everyday lip balm. When you use it the right way, the science and the results prove it absolutely works.
But you know what? Don't just take our word for it. We're going to end this with a challenge for you. If you have this product just sitting in a drawer somewhere, or if you've been on the fence about trying it, here's your mission. For 1 week, commit to the 3-step lip rescue method. Cleanse, apply a nice thick layer at night, and wipe it off in the morning.
Honestly, the only way you're going to know if it's a holy grail for you is to test it properly. So what do you say? Are you in? It's time to see if this viral sensation can finally live up to its legendary promise.